And why I'm excited about this is because you might bring it up like, well, I thought you were for Comic Dave Smith. I am for Comic Dave Smith.
The nation, the greatest nation in mankind's history, is on a suicide mission. And we can try to save it. We can try to increase the liberty movement. We can try to bring more people on board.
When we look at people running for politics or anything in life, we need options. That's what we need. So if I go into a store and there's only one brand of peanut butter and there's no other competition, kind of like what's happening with the baby formula, there was like one plant that did most of it, and then there was two other plants that didn't really do much. They were just there for show, it looked like, to make it look like it wasn't a monopoly. When you don't have choices, you get bent over. That's the problem. That's why they allowed social media companies to buy up everything. Google could buy up YouTube, and everybody consolidated into just a couple top people. And only the top people have control, so you don't have many options. I'm still using DuckDuckGo. I don't want to use them because they sold out or were never worse. So my point is, what makes me excited is if Jimmy Dore is running for real.
People of this country pick up their papers and what do they read?
Lies. You lied about Iraq, that repealing Glass-Steagall would help our economy. You tell people they can't have Medicare for all.
Why don't you tell the people the truth for a change?
There's a lot to like there. Nobody's perfect. There's a lot to like there. Populist left. If Comic Dave Smith announces he's running for office, there's a lot to like there.
God, I really it's really frustrating for me because the whole Trump thing and the whole moment we're in now, it's all about a culture war. Everything on the left is just like anti-America, anti-capitalist, anti-white man, anti-man in general, and anti-Western civilization. I'm sorry, as someone who's standing for freedom of speech, I'm pretty fucking troubled by the President of the United States, the man who's in control of the most powerful army and the military in the history of humanity, coming out and saying, I think if someone takes a knee, they should be fired. Now, that may not be writing a law against speech, but that's pretty fucking chilling.
This is affecting, even if they don't win, they are affecting the message, the culture. I'm jumping on Dave Smith and talking about him to you, and other people are talking to me about him. That's worth something. So when you look at it, you might have Jimmy Dore running. You might have Andrew Yang running, even though I call him Yang bitch now, just because he just I don't want to digress. So I still like his ideas.
Mr. Yang, you've made a virtue of your outsider status. You've never served in the military or in government. What has prepared you to respond to a terrorist attack or a major disaster?
I think we need to be focused on the real threats of the 21st century. And what are those threats? Climate change, artificial intelligence, loose nuclear material, military drones, and non-state actors. And if you look up, we're in the process of potentially losing the AI arms race to China right now because they have more access to more data than we do, and their government is putting billions of dollars to work subsidizing the development of AI in a way that we are not. We are 24 years behind on technology.
So you've got Jimmy Dore, Comic Dave Smith, Andrew Yang, Ron DeSantis. The options are looking better. I know the odds of people, some of these people I'm naming winning is low, but this is better than Joe Jurgensen. We're rising on up. Comic Dave Smith's not going to have what is Aleppo moment?
What would you do if you were elected about Aleppo?
About?
Aleppo.
And what is Aleppo?
You're kidding.
No.
Aleppo is in Syria. It's the epicenter of the refugee crisis.
Okay, got it.
We are making progress step by step by step. So I'm not saying I'm going to vote for who I'm going to vote for or not. As of right now, I'd still vote for Comic Dave Smith, but he hasn't even announced yet, really. I'm excited about these options. Let's go.